let's go back to 2007. I'm a new lawyer. I have really no idea what I'm doing at the time. And I'm working for a firm. I'm the new guy, right? So I get the stuff that nobody wants to touch, literally and figuratively. So here in San Diego, I get sent up to Murietta. And I don't think I'd ever been to Murietta in my life, right? I mean, I moved out here for good in 2006, never been to Southern California in my life. So I go to Murietta, and I get this case that's set for trial. And it's an indecent exposure case. And I'm like, okay, cool. This is like a Super Bowl for a new attorney, right? A misdemeanor with legitimate consequences. And to complicate things, it's in Riverside, so it's actually like legitimate like jail time. It's not like, it's like the Wild West out there. It's like, you spit on the ground like you get in 30 days, right? So I get this case and I look at the file and I'm like, okay, it's an indecent exposure case. This guy's accused of going into a sex shop and he's wearing these like see-through shorts. And I'm like, I don't judge, whatever. But he's got like this device, and I'm like flipping through the discovery, and I see this device, and it looks like a thimble, but it's like flesh colored, right? And he put his thing in the thimble.
Penis.
Thank you, my partner. And he's pressing his button, and he'd like go up to the sex shop and like start moaning or whatever, and like press the button, and the thing would go full salute like, through the shorts, right?
Penis.
So I'm looking at discovery, and I'm actually, one thing a lot of attorneys don't actually do is actually look at the law. Because you hear these facts and like, oh, this is terrible, this is weird, this is disgusting, this is whatever. But it's not indecent exposure, right? It's lewd conduct because he's not actually exposing anything. And if he's exposing something, it's not actually his penis.
All together.
It's through the shorts, through the thimble, there lies the penis, right?
There lies.
So I'm all amped up, right? Young lawyer, I'm all psyched up, like, great, we got a good case, I'm excited. I'm like, all I gotta do is find the courthouse and I'm good. And I'm driving home that night, and my office, where I was at the time, was literally about 7.5 minutes from where I was living. And there's this song called Detachable Penis. That was probably in like the late 90s, early 2000s, and I hadn't heard it in many years. It was one of those songs that was so stupid it was good. And literally in that 7.5 minute drive from the office at like 10:30 at night or whatever it was, prepping for trial, driving home, I'm listening to local radio, and there it is. And I'm hearing this, I'm like, this song sounds vaguely familiar. I'm like, well, what is it? And I'm like, I left it at a bar the other night. I'm like, oh, what is this? And it's like, my penis. I'm like, what? And then the chorus comes in. It's like, detachable penis. And I literally, as I'm driving home, I was driving an Acura CL, and the right side door, the passenger door didn't open. It was that old and messed up. And I looked at the heavens. I'm like, this is a sign. I'm like, there's no way on earth I would hear this song but for going to trial the next day. Thankfully, the case resolved.
Only God can send you the song.
You're absolutely right. Thankfully, the next day, it resolved for something better than what he was charged with. He didn't have to register. But, looking back after all this time, that was one of the best ones I've ever had.
That's a good one.
It's a good one.